KQNY Radio News is supported by a generous grant from the Feather River Community Fund. More information about their programs and activities is online at featherrivercommunityfund.org. The news is also brought to you by Heat Transfer Systems. They can be reached at 530-283-3665 for all HVAC needs including conventional, geothermal, ductless systems, and more. We're also supported by Hunt Propane, providing bulk propane deliveries to residences and businesses at 530-283-9062, and Feather Financial, here to help with insurance, tax preparation, and accounting services. They're at 530-283-2341 and online at featherfinancial.com. Sierra Pacific Industries is committed to sustainable forest management and also supports KQNY Radio News. Information about career opportunities with SPI is available at 530-283-2820 and online at spi-ind.com/employment.
In partnership with the Plumas Sun, this is KQNY Radio News.
Thanks for joining us. This is Tommy Miles. The Plumas County Treasurer's reimbursement claim is still unresolved, and Seneca Healthcare has a new Director of Information Technology. Those stories and more on this edition of KQNY Radio News. Plumas County Treasurer Tax Collector Julie White's request for reimbursement for her legal fees has been festering for nearly 2 years, and it seems it'll have to wait a little longer. The question of reimbursement has been included on the Board of Supervisors' agenda for public discussion at least 5 times. The request, which has now grown to almost $266,000, appeared on the agendas for all 3 July board meetings as a closed session item. The supervisors have taken no action. Quote, "I just want it resolved so we can all move on," said White. After the board's July 15th meeting, Chair Kevin Goss said that the supervisors are working toward a resolution despite taking no action. He had no additional information to report. The dispute stems from a conflict that arose in September 2023. A letter to White from then Human Resources Director Nancy Selvage cited 11 examples of White's, quote, dereliction of duties, unquote. It asked White if she had any, quote, physical impairment, unquote, that limited her ability to work. Quote, "The Board of Supervisors would like to know why your work is backlogged," Selvage said in her 3-page letter. Selvage also cited issues with reconciling investment statements, cash, and bank statements. Those issues later came to the supervisors, who aired the controversies without significant resolution. White, who is an elected official, declined Selvage's 2023 invitation to meet with her or the supervisors. Instead, she hired an attorney to represent her, rather than relying on the county council. White said that because the county council represented the Board of Supervisors, it could not also represent her in the dispute due to conflict of interest. Deputy County Counsel Sarah James, who was interim county counsel at the time, has repeatedly said no conflict exists between her office and White. Without a conflict of interest, White would have had no reason to hire an attorney and request reimbursement for his fees. In her public request for attorney fees, White cited an August 18th, 2023 email from then County Administrative Officer Deborah Lucero to Selvage. It included verbiage that later appeared in Selvage's letter to White. Because Selvage's letter stated that the supervisors had authorized it, White claimed it indicated a violation of the Brown Act. Any discussion between Selvage and the supervisors about an elected official should have been held in public, White said. Neither Selvage nor Lucero currently works for Plumas County. The conflict of interest issue went to Judge James D. Garbalino, assigned to Plumas County Superior Court. In his November 20th, 2024 ruling, he said several actions by the Board of Supervisors acknowledged that they knew the county council had a conflict of interest in representing White. For more on this story, please see the article by Jane Braxton Little at plumassun.org. The Seneca Healthcare District announces the promotion of Ethan Bevan to Director of Information Technology at the end of June. The hospital said this promotion recognizes Bevan's commitment to teamwork, his skills and technical expertise, and his drive to elevate the IT department in alignment with Seneca's mission. As Bevan steps into his new role, the IT team is moving forward together, said Seneca Healthcare. Quote, "In support of this transition, team members have come together to restructure responsibilities and expand their roles, ensuring a seamless and unified shift in leadership," unquote. Bevan has served on the Seneca IT team since April 2024, serving first as a technician, then as a technical lead. In the second role, he managed the district's IT infrastructure, led critical projects, and provided expert-level support across all departments. SHD reports that his efforts, along with those of the entire IT team, to streamline operations, including replacing third-party desktop support, resulted in an estimated annual savings of $150,000. Quote, "Ethan has consistently demonstrated a deep understanding of our technology needs and a proactive, solutions-driven mindset," said Sean McKenzie, Seneca Healthcare District CEO. Quote, his leadership and vision will be instrumental as we continue to modernize our systems and enhance the digital experience for our patients and staff. Prior to joining Seneca, Bevan had held senior IT roles at Intuitive Networks, where he directed services for over 15 partner companies and led compliance efforts for Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act and National Institute of Standards and Technology requirements. He also brings a strong foundation in national defense and intelligence, having served in the U.S. Air Force as a geospatial intelligence analyst and software test manager, where he earned multiple commendations, including the Commander's Award and 2 Air Force Achievement Medals. Bevan is currently completing a Bachelor of Science degree in Computer and Information Science at Park University, with plans to begin an accelerated MBA program in Management Information Systems later this year. Quote, I'm honored to step into this new role and continue serving the Seneca Healthcare District in a greater capacity, said Bevan. Quote, I look forward to building on our progress and working with our talented team to drive innovation, security, and efficiency. SHD staff members invite the community to join them in congratulating Bevan on this well-earned promotion. There's a new event at the Plumas County Museum in Quincy called Find Out Friday. It's a lecture series for 2025. Beginning in August and running through October, it's a series that invites the public to find out about several exciting aspects of Northern California history. These educational and thought-provoking presentations will feature the latest work of local authors, scholars, and educators. On Friday, August 15th, author Steve Schoonover will discuss his new book, Before Ishi, The Life and Times of the Yahi. Schoonover not only reconstructs the history of the Yahi Indians of Northern California, but also attempts to unravel and separate facts from the myths that have surrounded their story. Although much has been written about Ishi, the last Yahi, this work turns the spotlight onto the Yahi tribe itself and explores the tribe's remarkable adaptation to a hostile environment and their ultimately fatal destruction. There will be additional presenters in this series in September and October. The Plumas County Museum Association invites the public to join them as they explore and find out more about local area history. The presentations are from 6 to 7 p.m. at the Plumas County Library on Friday, August 15th, Friday, September 19th, and Friday, August 24th. The Plumas County Library is located at 445 Jackson Street in Quincy. The lecture series is free and open to the public. For more information, you can visit the museum, 500 Jackson Street in Quincy, Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 4, or contact the museum at 530-283-6320. And that's it for this edition of KQNY Radio News. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again soon.
This program is a production of KQNY Community Affairs Programming, and it's powered by the Plumas Sun, a group of Plumas County journalists and organizers committed to providing high-quality, objective coverage of local news. The Plumas Sun and KQNY both depend on community support, so please consider helping us out by going to KQNY919.org and plumassun.org and making a donation. Thank you for helping to keep local news on the web and on the air.